No.
Oh, KO.
KO, no. KO sounds like he's being tickled, as you say.
Is he rapping?
Yeah.
We're partying live from the Hilbert Towers here to see these hours. Shout out KO.
That's good.
KO borrows Thibaut Touch's accent and Thibaut Touch's out the country.
Ah, shit, they learn it, yeah?
Yeah. They've got a
timeshare on that.
Oh, I said that's fine. Other people go home in December to slaughter. Thibaut Touch goes to America and to stamp his accent.
To renew it. You can only use it during business hours.
After hours, he goes back to being Tabo.
Yeah, if you see Tawang Touch at night, he's like, yes.
Okay, y'all got me bad. In our first headline, the PSL dishes up some surprise headlines.
Ooh, it's bleak in the PSL.
The mighty Iwisa Kaizer Chiefs were dealt an unfortunate defeat.
Unfortunate.
They were cheated, some might say.
No, you lost to SuperSport fair and square 1-0. And Chiefs are exactly where we thought they would be.
Where's that?
Swimming in the bottom of the pool.
It's been 5 games. It's been 5 games.
You know, you look away, then you're like, buddy, swimming pool.
We're aquatic.
That's what Kaizer Chiefs is. Orlando Pirates are back, folks. Another win. Top of the log. 6 points ahead. Mamelodi Sundowns. Vela Mofokeng is doing the thing. Talent Mbata, top of the game. Who's going to stop us, bro?
Us.
Not you guys.
Iwisa Kaizer Chiefs.
Kaizer Chiefs is like eating porridge with a fork.
Oh, you don't know the nutritional benefits.
You're leaky.
I mean, that's not the only thing that happened. Mamelodi Sundowns also lost this past weekend to Bulugwana City.
What?
Yes. Sundowns had a whopping 72% possession, but however, had the attack of a winded sloth after a particularly long walk.
That's good. I like that one.
Yes.
The winded sloth. Orlando Pirates are going to take it this year. I don't care what anybody says. Who's going to stop us?
Iwisa Kaizer Chiefs.
Never, bro.
Mamelodi Sundowns.
No.
We will put an end to this.
Pirates have won so many Titanic encounters this season.
It's been 6 games.
It's been more than enough to see who's going to lead the charge this season.
It's been 6 games. You guys acting like you're the Thanos of Brie.
We are going to win the most prestigious tournament in world football. In our next story, the Ballon d'Or goes to... what guys? Rodrigo.
Guys.
I mean, why?
What's going on here?
What's happening?
Let's be honest. Let's call a spade and a Bodris Shangan.
What?
You heard what I said.
That makes 0 sense.
Life is dynamic.
Why did Rodri win this trophy?
Are we going to be honest? It's racism.
It is, man.
This is pure racism.
It should have been Vinny Jr.
We all know this.
Everybody knows
We
it.
cannot agree with Vinicius' trophy.
Champions League winner.
Come on.
He won the what's the one in Spain, the trophy?
The La Liga.
La Liga.
Come on.
He won many things.
He's tremendous.
They knocked Man City out.
Drop kick like it's Yannick Beer in the 94 World Cup.
Who?
The guy that won the winning drop goal for the Springboks.
It was daylight robbery, man. Look, Rodri had a good season, but I think one of the more entertaining footballers this year was Vinicius Jr. And he deserves to win it.
Without a shadow of a doubt, but also this goes to show the the bias that these people have towards black and African players.
The politics are very bad.
Not good.
Ronald Williams came 9th in the award for the best goalkeeper this year.
They don't like Africans.
Did you not watch the AFCON?
He was easily the player of the tournament.
Ronald saves.
That's what he does.
He saves.
He's like
the guy that licks a lollipop once, then puts it back in the wrap.
Waseva. He's like the guy Pick and Pay with a smart shopper card.
Waseva.
He's like the guy that discount with the discount card.
Yes. You know what was quite good? Yamal winning the Copa Trophy for the best young player this season.
Shout out to Lamine.
I think he deserves it.
Yeah, he's doing well. For a teenager, he's doing tremendous things.
Just trounced Madrid in the El Clasico.
Got a Euro with Spain.
He won a bunch of other major tournaments.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
I don't remember them by name.
Neither do I personally,
Yeah.
but let's not let things like words and names get in the way of greatness.
And facts.
And truth.
Shout out to Yamal.
And Barcelona, they scored a whopping 37 goals in 11 games.
It's unbelievable what's going on there.
Farewell to Erik Ten Hag. Gone too soon.
What?
Can we play some sad violin music? Oh, my Ten
No, cut that.
I want to do a poem like Mzwake Mbuli. Martin Zozo, Eriki, Mazozo, Zozo. Yeah, now what Chiskopo, it's on Netherlands. Netherlands, lens. Erik ten Hag, Khomu, Yalibesi, Cow, Dairy. We will miss the great things you brought to the league.
Who is we?
And the rest of the earth, except for United fans.
Good riddance. I'm so glad this punk is gone, bro.
I would just say you'd give him more time and trust his plan.
No, you don't. You want him to put us in the championship.
He never told us his plan. That's a sign of a true leader.
That's the first problem. He doesn't have a damn
You
plan.
never reveal all your tactics in one go.
Well, he clearly revealed nothing. I don't know how you won those 2 trophies, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. I
In
don't know.
fact, I think Marcus Rashford carried 10 hard for a couple of seasons.
You're not wrong there.
Oh, that guy. Farewell, 10. Go buy yourself a whole bunch of big razors and enjoy your time off.
That was a cheese joke.
Just sitting at home.
Yeah.
I miss going to training with, I don't even know what accent he has.
You don't have to. Oh, you got a Portuguese guy coming in now.
That doesn't matter. Just, you know, what was that?
Portuguese.
Bro, that's like a Portuguese accent done by a Chinese man.
I was in transit in Sao Paulo for 2 hours, and I'll have you know, I'm fluent.
I'm so sick of this dude, man.
No.
He brought our team to disrepute.
I don't think so.
I'm glad they fired him.
Yeah, he needed more time.
You know what?
Tell me.
And it doesn't help that we're playing Chelsea next. A team that's in form.
Yeah, you guys are playing Chelsea.
It's Cole Palmer.
Yeah, it's getting much for you guys.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Nico Jackson. And who do we have now?
Johnny Evans.
Oh my God.
John O'Shea.
I don't know who's going to take over.
Well, I, for one, agree with the chocolate. Ten Hag left too soon. He was still cooking. Got kicked out of his own kitchen way too soon. But that's not why we're here, because the biggest individual prize in football, in world football at that, was awarded this week. The 2 gentlemen alongside me. As expected, Spain walked away with a lot of the trophies because of Real Madrid and obviously Spain winning the Euros. But let's start with the youngest player, Yamal. Were you surprised?
Spain didn't even get anywhere close to walking away with all those awards because of Real Madrid. Real Madrid was the biggest loser at those awards.
Okay, fine.
The one club of the year, though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's like nobody else was really going to win it.
I think that these awards are losing a bit of their validity.
They lost their validity
We'll
a
get
long
to,
time
we'll get
ago.
to that. Let's start with the young player.
Copa Trophy, land like by a mile. Best player in the world right now, under 21.
Yeah.
Probably better than some 21-year-olds. Probably the best player between 20, 25. Lamine Yamal, the only problem is they're not going to give him the Ballon ever again. So Copa Trophy is where it ends for him. He'll probably at best finish second behind an undeserving person in the Ballon d'Or. But yeah, man, I think for me, the only problem with the main award, like Daddy Carvajal ahead of Jude Bellingham, and I love Jude Bellingham.
I told you this cover how things gonna be a problem, but obviously
What are we doing?
are we gonna
Even Rodri was quoted as saying that actually, you know what, if I were to give it to anybody else besides me, I was giving it to Carvajal.
Yes, and yet,
that's shocking.
The best defender at the Euros, one
yeah.
of the best defender at the Champions League.
Is he the best right back in the world?
You see,
Oh, here we go. I remember this
we're not
conversation.
we're not going to do this again with
It's a yes or no.
We're not doing this.
It's a yes or no. You guys can't answer me
but
directly.
I've said it consistently. Yes, he is the best right back in the world right now.
Who are you asking about?
Danny Carvajal.
The best right back in the world, and he should be in the top 3 of the recipients of the Ballon.
I think Kyle Walker's a better right back.
But it's I mean, of course you do, but he's not even in the top 50. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Kyle Walker's a really great defender.
No.
But after that treble, he's finished.
Yeah.
It's whatever, man. You must just accept it. Perez, of course, he's hurt. Perez is hurt. His feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
The Don Perez, the leader of Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, shout out to you, Rodri, bro. Like, it's whatever. It's all cool.
I can't say it. I don't think he's the best player in the world. I think it's an injustice.
He's not. He's not
He's
the
not.
best player in the world.
Maybe the most decorated in the last 12 months.
Yeah.
Right.
He just won it because he went 74 matches unbeaten every time he played. And then the next match he lost was in the that Manchester derby that I don't know why we decided to win that.
This is up for me. This is one of the most controversial snubs. Same as when Wesley Sneijder lost in 2010. He won the treble with Inter. Took his team, the Netherlands, to the final of the World Cup, and he lost to.
So you don't think Rodri...
Never before and never again since has 91 goals been scored in a calendar year. He may not have won the Champions League or La Liga in that year. He probably didn't win the league, actually, Messi. But 91 goals in a calendar year is just absolutely madness.
So then, if using that metric,
So now the Wesley Sneijder, making up for it, came with Luka Modric.
Salah, in his worst season at Liverpool, Salah scored about 37 goals. This last season, he scored 39 goals. He's not even in the top 30.
Because, I mean, in fairness though, Kate, if you think about it, we've watched how many seasons of Ronaldo and Messi scoring 50 plus for fun, with winning no titles. So those guys have really made 30 goals a season look like what we've got here in the PSL, where like 15 goals a season. So scoring 30 goals is all good and well, right? But if you're going to be that guy that's going to go score 50 plus goals, win the treble, and still not get it, I still feel like the Cyborg was also kind of cheated. But hey, nobody likes Manchester.
Yeah, look, I don't think stats is a good metric. I feel like if you're going to unanimously say this is the best player in the world, then they deserve it. And I think Vinicius was the best player in the world last year.
In what?
In what criteria?
In what world?
Oh my God.
But seriously,
here
in
we
what
go.
world? This man was given credit for Man City and Spain, right?
Yes.
That's what this guy was given credit
Yes.
for. This dude was given credit for La Liga, which is really a 3-horse race.
You can't.
Champions League.
And
Champions
the
League.
Champions League, right? Okay, but then
Okay, so are you saying the
what
Champions
did
League
he-
is
what
not
did he
hard
do
to
for
win?
country?
No, I mean, no.
It's hard to win, but were you saying that he's only counted for Champions League as well as La Liga,
So based on
which goes, which
so
is
He's the
split
best player.
between
He's
three
the best
teams.
player in Brazil, and you couldn't even get them to at least the
That's-
final of
that's
course.
the system. When Messi was in Argentina, you're still getting Ballon d'Ors, right? Are we going to use stats for that as well?
But
You see what I'm saying? You're scoring a lot of goals.
You're right about the goalpost
But-
being moved.
Yeah.
But how many goals was he scoring?
Yeah.
You're scoring an outrageous
What
amount
club and
of.
country?
Okay, are we saying Vinicius is not the best? Let's say left wing on earth right now.
He's the best left wing in Europe.
Okay, so goalkeeper.
Oh, Maranza being overlooked.
Yeah.
No, I'm not surprised.
Ronan Williams was only nominated because of what he did at AFCON.
Yes, and if South Africa had won AFCON, you don't think you would have been up?
No.
He'd been top 5.
Oh, that's a stretch.
won.
That's
So he would have been top 5.
No, I'm not saying he's won. I'm not saying you would have won if South Africa had won.
He wasn't
AFCON.
even cracking top 3. It's only because it's like, it makes everything look nice to have that one South African country that everybody's talking about, be it in a political space or because, we're friends with Russia. Like, it's just good for talkability.
Okay, last one. Don Carter winning team of the what's his name?
Coach.
Coach of the year. Expected.
Goes without saying.
Champions League, bro.
Champions League.
Otherwise, you give it to De La Fuente, which, what has he done outside of the Euro Championships? Spain doesn't really play exciting football. The last time I saw them play any kind of exciting football was,
Tika Taka. 2010, yeah.
it wasn't even Vicente Del Bosque's football.
Well, this Barca's team.
Exactly. But other than that, man, Don Carlo,
That's an obvious one.
I mean,
Madrid's not going to actually accept or not going to the
I
ceremony.
like the pettiness. I'm here for it.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I felt like they left their boy Vinicius in the lurch, but I like the pettiness knowing, because apparently the information leaked that Rodri was going to win. So we're
Yeah,
not
we
going to
saw
go.
it before.
Yeah. So I respect that. Put your foot down and be petty. I'm here for the pettiness.
You?
couldn't be bothered really.
Really?
Like, it's like,
No, but think about it now in terms of the
yeah, okay, cool. But my thing is, my thing is, you don't show up and then what? You're still kind of making your play. Nobody's gonna crap on Luka Modric about not being there. Nobody's gonna crap on Danny Carvajal about not being there. Firstly, you go and you lose Clásico, as embarrassingly as you did. And then a couple of days later, you're expecting to be sitting and lining up the front row because your boy is going to win the Ballon d'Or. And then you find out that he doesn't. So you somehow managed to avert embarrassment. But come on, dude, just go.
I don't think they averted embarrassment. I think they made things worse.
They made things worse. That's what I'm saying. They made things worse for Vinicius Jr.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Messi, isn't Ronaldo the most nominated for this award?
He's the most nominated and the biggest
probably
loser.
18 whatever and the biggest loser. But he showed up every single season because that's what you do.
I mean, yeah.
Fair.
You show up even if you think even if you know you're not going to win, because it's not the first time those things are leaked.
Fair.
Anyway, okay. I guess that's where we're going to end it then. Do you agree with the winners? Rodri winning. I mean, I think the whole world is divided over this. So what do you say? Comment below. Let us know who would have won the Ballon d'Or in your opinion. All right.
Shimminim, shimmy, shim, bing, shim, shim, shim. Shimminim, shim, 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 shim. Welcome to the rant, and I'm Mo. I hit you with a more kind of melancholic rant today because I'm doing things differently. I'm not complaining or upset about anything. Today, I'm paying my respects. I'd like to say, gone too soon, Erik ten Hag. Ah, Matenzozo, Matenzana. Mantenganizer. Erik, Lehoko. Today I pay my respects to a man, a legend, that did so much for the footballing world at large and for myself. As a Ghana and the Ghanas world over, I'd like to say, Erik ten Hag, thank you for your service. It doesn't go unnoticed. My only qualm is I feel like you needed more time. United were trigger happy, impatient if you may. I know if they're giving you the time that you needed, if they're just giving you 15 more seasons, oh boy, you would have turned this ship around, wouldn't you, big guy? Yeah, you would have. Oh, Erik Ten Hag, you know what you are? You are the girl next door. Just cute, adorable, friendly, wholesome. And then United sent you away. Not only they sent you away, they got cops involved. Now the police have arrested you. And now they ensured that the restraining order sticks, so we can't see you. They've taken us away from you. They've taken us away from each other, Matenzozo. But you know what you were as well? You were a Renault Kwid. Cute, adorable, not really dependable. You were just a Renault Kwid. One thing I liked about you, Erik Ten Hag, is that you were consistent. You inherited a team that was mediocre, and you made sure they stay mediocre. When you left, they were mediocre. When you got there, they were mediocre. What more do you want from a man with a Chisco? Consistency. That's what I like in my managers. Alas, the game's a cruel mistress and you're out of a job. We'd have loved for you to stay a bit longer, but it's a dog-eat-dog world. It's a dog-eat-dog world. It's a dogs. Him and there's dogs in this world. Erik Ten Hag. You know what the problem is as well? Man United, I feel, got the wrong bold manager. They could have got Slot. He's doing great things. They could have got Zidane. He's done great things. They could have got Pep Guardiola. He stays doing great things. However, they got you, Matenzozo. They got their bold manager from She. They got the wrong Chisco. But I don't blame you. I know who did this to you. Anthony. You Brazilian you fidget spinning. You did this to Ten Hag. And the problem is you guys aren't thinking about the ramifications of this. Erik Ten Hag is a father, a husband, a provider, a pillar of strength, a breadwinner. Imagine about his children now. It's bad enough he's got a cheese cop. Now he's unemployed. Did you guys ever think about that? Who's going to feed those children? Those kids already don't respect their dad because he's got a cheese cop. Now he's unemployed and with a cheese cop. Think about the bold men all over the world they used to glorify and look up to Erik Ten Hag. Now their chosen one is unemployed. Man United. What you've done has ripples the world over. But it's not all doom and gloom. Right, let's look at some of the great achievements Matenzozo accomplished while managing Man United. Some of the players he touched and had an impact on. You retired Cristiano Ronaldo, Kakarot, the greatest of all time. Made retire. You destroyed Jadon Sancho. Now he's shining at Chelsea. You mentally broke Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Luke Shaw, physically and mentally. David De Gea kicked him out of the club. How Ten Hag, the gift that keeps on giving. You resurrected the careers of Harry Maguire. You resurrected him, brought him back from the afterlife. And Johnny Evans. You won the FA Cup, made it into Europe, so you could carry on losing every 3 days. And we appreciate that about you. And you got Sir Alex Ferguson fired as an ambassador for the club. How Matenzozo. You were just the gift that kept on giving. You're like Father Christmas in June. You're like, how? Isn't it supposed to be cold? You're like, Father! Gifts that keeps on giving. We appreciate you, Matenzozo. In conclusion, I'd like to say this. Your time, your plans, and your tactics are gone, but they'll never be forgotten. The impact and memories you brought for Arsenal fans and other Premier League club fans the world over at Old Trafford are engraved in our hearts and our souls and the internet, because the internet doesn't forget. I just want to say, Matenzozo, gone but not forgotten. Some heroes wear capes and other heroes play right backs in the 10 position. Matenzozo, the hero we didn't deserve, but the hero we got. Gone too soon. Nah, I'm joking. Salut.
I'm sitting with a man who is the joint third top goal scorer for Bafana Bafana. The man who in 2009 sent the world into a shock, sent South Africans into a frenzy because we celebrated what he did in that particular day. A man that Ike Casillas will never forget. I speak of one of the most prolific strikers that South Africa has ever produced. He goes by the name of Killer. That is Katlego Mphela. Killer, thank you so much for pulling.
Sure, thank you for having me.
It's been a while since you've been somebody that just speaks about these. Recently, you know, taking a different path in your life away from football.
Exactly.
Like, what are you doing now? How about you every day? what's on your plate?
Yeah, as I said, thank you for having me, my brother. Right now, I'm busy with Betway. As you know, that Betway, they're the new sponsors of the PSL. I'm one of the ambassadors. I think there's 12 of us, and we must all thank Betway for giving us this opportunity to be back and be part of, the football that we love. And then also, I'm in the verge of starting my own academy. So it's something that's in the process. Hopefully by next year, everything will be done and all the paperwork will be done. Because I'll later that thing, and these boys fell long. So yeah, I know a lot of people basically go VW as you mentioned, but we stopped our partnership because of certain disagreements, and also, but they still help me. They still help me with sponsorships when I do my tournaments, and they'll also help me with the academy thing. So we're still working together, but I'm not full time with them.
Why did you make that decision? And what's about the first thing that South Africans think when they see what once was a well-paid footballer playing for a well-paying, two institutions, and then to 5-6 years later, after you left Royal Eagles in 2017, you're wearing a VW shirt and working as a car salesman. They're already thinking, oh, there's another one. There's another one. Winky, like in your toilet. But they got it wrong about that, didn't they?
Yeah, it was all wrong. I mean, our country, and especially in social media, you can't explain to everyone. But my older brother, or must I say my half brother from my father's side, he's into this automobile business. He's been doing it for long. So he owns his oriented Koloi.
Yeah.
So he knows this business. So we've been talking about it for long, and come join me and stuff. And I saw what kind of money he was making, or he's making. He's making a lot of money. So he was like, why don't you give this thing a try? And one day we were chilling with this other guy. He's from the VW. He's also my friend, Ganesh. And then he said, you know what? Let's try this thing. Come to VW. And then initially when I went, it was supposed to be I was supposed to be maybe an ambassador, but they're not taking that route anymore. So they were like, no, let's try this. And that's what happened. The post went out and the internet went wild. But in terms of me being broke and other things, I think people just think what they want to think. But I was still doing other things on the side, so I was still okay financially. So
how important has it been that even when you're not playing anymore and you're not a high earner anymore, and you don't let your life go?
Yeah, I think the mistake we make as footballers is firstly it's the friends we choose. The friends we choose, because if now I'm Killer, I have retired and Dilwadi Vaishapo, I must have those friends that Babaton Kawalang, like but we have friends that you go out with and they still expose you when you're out and doing funny things, smoking, drinking, and also Kamkuwan. You can't say now I've stopped playing and I'll say Katlego Mphela, I'll say Tlapa, I'll say Kokot. The reason also I did this VW thing and I was not afraid. It was just to show the guys that you can do, other things besides football. Of course, we're not all gonna be coaches, analysts, and stuff. You can do that, and as long as you put bread on your table, your kids goes to school, you support the family, that's still okay.
In your 20s, and Gwena in France.
Yeah.
Was France the decision for you, or it was where you wanted to start to go somewhere else?
No, it's something that happened, like it was not planned, because remember when I was born in Brits and go the small place where you guys see there, not a lot of opportunities. So when I came, I got an opportunity to join Jomo Cosmos.
Yeah.
Jomo Cosmos. I was supposed to play for under 19s or something. So what Jomo did was every season he was invited overseas for the under 19s to come and play the tournament. So what he do, go apike the best under-19s, all the 18 or 19 teams around the PSL. Even Mphela, he used to do that. Some would come from even Zambia or Zimbabwe so that we can have a strong team and go and compete that side. So when we went that side...
So he didn't take everybody from his own club.
No.
He took South Africa 11 or South Africa 22.
It was called Jomo Cosmos under-19 so football academy. Cheese was there, remember? Cheese Mokoena was there. There were guys from Tax.
I'm glad you mentioned him because
That's what happened. So we played, I think me and Cheese, we were twin strikers. We were joint top goal scorers of the tournament. We were scouted. We were supposed to go for trials, go Benfica or something. And we're still young. We don't know agents. We don't know what's happening. We just get told, hey, you're going, you're leaving. So they invited me for trials, go Strasbourg. I went there. So I was supposed to go with Cheese. I don't know what happened between Pirates and Cosmos. And then I left with this other guy, Letola Mfokeng. He used to play for Celtics. I left with him and he joined Lille. That's how I joined Strasbourg from that tournament. And from there I stayed that side. But it was a good learning curve. That was one of the best development phases of my life.